Yeah, so before I do anything, obviously here are Embers. You can farm infinite amounts of Embers from the first Black Knight, and you can buy a few of them from the item person. So you could set them as a quick item in your item menu, and essentially press X to use an Ember, which lights your armor on fire, which is very cool. So here is the Black Knight armor on fire. It gives you extra health and restores all of your health. Very cool. So let me show off the rest of the stuff. So this is obviously Erythril of the Boreal Valley, which is a really cool area. You get here after High Lord Volnir, and you need to get a doll to get to the other side of this fog gate. And it's a really cool area. It's prettier than Anor Londo in Dark Souls 1, in my opinion. It's very nice. But I mean, Anor Londo Silver Knights are, in Dark Souls 1 Remastered, are probably the nicest looking things in the game. Alright, so here is the equipment here. Black Knight Helm, Black Knight Armor, Black Knight Gauntlets, and Black Knight Leggings. And then Black Knight Shield, Black Knight Sword, Black Knight Great Axe, and Black Knight Greatsword. Okay. Alright, so this is my full Black Knight armor set in Dark Souls 3. Hear me two-handing the Black Knight Greatsword. So I have the Black Knight Helm, Black Knight Armor, Black Knight Greaves, and Black Knight Leggings, and the Black Knight Shield right here, and the Black Knight Greatsword, which you can one-hand if you have 32 Strength and 18 Dexterity, and you can two-hand if you have 18 Dexterity and 22 Strength. So let me show off the other weapons. Alright, so here is the Black Knight Great Axe, which you can two-hand at 18 Dexterity and 22 Strength, and then you could obviously one-hand it at 36 Strength and 18 Dexterity. And I'll show you how to get this soon in a bit too. So here is the Black Knight Sword, and the stat requirements for this are 22 Strength and 18 Dexterity to wield it with one hand. So it's very simple, and you upgrade it with Twinkling Titanite. And yeah, I mean with two hands, same kind of thing. And then obviously I showed off the Black Knight Glaive. Yeah, very cool. On my other profile of the other armors. This is on my Xbox One, which is slightly slower and has 60 FPS. I'm going to show you the path from the halfway fortress. I'm going to show you the path from the halfway fortress to the first Black Knight in the game. Obviously I have this Y-hander plus 4, and I had the Y-hander plus 3 at this point of the game. So essentially, once you get to these knights, you run this way. Okay, so here's the bonfire that's close to him, so I recommend resting here first. It's called Fahrenheit Perimeter. And then, obviously, my equipment is Y-hander plus 3 at this point of the game. After you fight the Crystal Sage, he reappears and has it, and you buy it for 6,000 souls, and it's super long and very powerful and has far reach. For the Black Knight, here are the intro areas for where you find Grey Rat in the game and Dark Souls 3. So you get this Y-hander plus 3 to make this fight a lot easier. So at the tower on the wall, you essentially run down for my Dark Souls 3 full playthrough video, and I show you how to get the cell key, how to let Grey Rat out, and how to get the Bastard Sword from him initially for the first Vort boss, and then how to get this Y-hander from him for the Abyss Watchers, for the Curse-Spotted Greatwood boss, and for High Lord Wolnir, before you get obviously the Black Knight equipment. We go with the Black Knight again real quick, and my green orb. Stab him in the back and my green orb. R2 him in the back. Pop back, get him in the green orb light. Block, and then backstab him. Onto the green orb real quick. Get back behind him. And backstab him again. Always make sure you pick up your green orb, and then obviously use your inventory and homeward bone, and go back to the bonfire last rest of that. And I did some push-ups too, not really. Going to nice. They have like a war between like the Bloodborne and the Knights. Alright, so he doesn't drop his axe every time, but he spawns back every time. So going to Okay, so I landed on that rat, and I'm gonna run over here. Alright, so here's the Black Knight Greatsword. He essentially respawns if he dies. I prefer to kill him on the bridge so I can pick up his armor instead of making him fall off. I do so much cardio that I straight up don't care. Hey, so I got the Black Knight Greatsword. Transfer over to Champion Gundyr, which is different than Iron Dex Gundyr. So I'm at the Untamed Graves, the Champion Gundyr spot. You obviously get a rematch versus him. And so essentially, the Black Knight Glaive is located right here. So that's the Black Knight Halberd.